Welcome back. Old school Kaldheim collector booster. Yep. Not one for cheap, so I'll open some of these packs. Recluse, Invader. Yeah, nothing insanely. I think it's all the gods, right? They're a thing in this snow-covered plains, though. That's nice. Kaldheim Commander card, Blessing of the Frost, Verge's Retribution, Cardor the Doomscar, Bredegard Protector, Elvish Warmaster. That's nice. And a Replicated Ring Dwarf Berserker. That's all that's in this pack. So yeah, Kaldheim was one of those, it just seemed to me, that it was like 3 or 4 sets in a row were all a lot of equipment and things like that. So I call them the equipment sets, Forgotten Realms, which we'll do in a day or two. Yeah, there's a line straight down the middle of the dwarf. My Bredegard Protector, legendary human warrior. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. This is a 5-drop. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 human warrior creature token. Oh, excuse me. Burp. Cardor the Doom Scourge, legendary demon berserker for 4. When it enters the battlefield until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able and attack a player other than you if able. When an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Snow-covered plains needs no line down here. Needs no introduction. Path to the World Tree, enchantment, 2-drop. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for basic land card, reveal, put it in your hand. And then if you spend 2 colorless and a bunch of all the other colors, sacrifice it, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, target opponent loses 2 life. Path to the World Tree deals 2 damage up to 1 target creature, and you create a 2/2 green bear token. So, if you got a lot of mana of all different colors, have fun with it. Mortrite of the Frost is a legendary snow creature. So 5-drop, it's a changeling, it's every other creature type. You can have it come onto the battlefield as a copy of a permanent you control, except it's legendary and snow, in addition to its other types. And if it's a creature, it comes in with +1/+1 counters on it, and it has changeling. Okay, so it either comes on the battlefield as a 2/2 or comes on the battlefield as just Sparrow Sentinel. Yeah. 1-drop. Tap an untapped creature you control, 1 mana. Ravenous Lindworm enters the battlefield. You gain 4 life, plus you got a 6/6 Stompy for 6. Dwarven Reinforcements, of course, 4. Create 2/1 Dwarf Berserker tokens and you got Foretell on this. Not Bold Recluse, your typical reaching spider. Undersea Invader for 6. It's a giant rogue with flash. Enters the battlefield tapped, so you can't flash it in for, maybe if you got one of the damage spells, damage. This deals damage to an attacking creature, the opponent's attacking creature or something. That's one way to use them. Raynar the Ever Watchful, Spirit Warrior. So this can be your commander, of course. Flying Vigilance, first card you foretell, costs 0 to foretell. So you're going to be making a commander deck, white-blue commander deck with this guy with a bunch of foretell spells in it. When you exile 1 or more cards from your hand, which means you foretell it, right? Is that the way it works? I can't remember. Jeez. Create a 1/1 white spirit token with flying. Elvish Warmaster, of course, it's in box topper format here. It used to be a thing. I think he's still a thing, so whenever 1 or more elves enters the battlefield under your control, create another elf warrior. There's something wrong with that printing on this. Elf warrior. It only triggers once each turn. Elves you control get +2/+2 if you spend 7 and to get Death Touch. And sagas, not the first time the sagas came out, of course, but still. 4/4 Angel Warrior. Angels you control have tap, destroy target creature powerless. And for the third chapter, angels you control gain double strike in the turn. Heavily damaged. Blessing of the Frost Snow sorcery. Distribute X +1/+1 counters on any creature you control, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast a spell, then draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you the next time.